Hello YouTube, this is James again with the tolerance break. I noticed that last video had a higher quality, no skips in the video and the audio sync. So I'm gonna be recording like this from now on. If anyone thinks there's a way I could improve it, just let me know and I'll try to implement that. This week's gonna be very short. It's building upon last week's video where I spoke about how often someone should smoke and for for what reasons and such. I went to Thanksgiving last couple days and both days were pretty good. I wasn't having a bad day or anything. However, both the days I was offered by a family member to smoke with them. I ultimately turned both of them down, where I would normally smoke with both of them. I love my family. I love smoking with them, and being extra giggly around my family. But I've decided that I'm not gonna smoke frivolously anymore. All my smoking will be very poignant and for reasons. I typically will no longer smoke without having a bad day. I'm gonna attempt from here forth to use it as the tool that I suggested that it is, and I will allow myself any exceptions where if I'm having like a Fourth of July party with a bunch of friends. Now this is a large group of friends. I'm not talking like three or four of my friends hanging out or just me and my cousin or whatever. This has to be a party where it's a majority of my friends are at the party and everybody's drinking and smoking. I might allow myself to do it on those days. Those are pretty far and few in between. So I'm not worried about that affecting me the way my current situation has, where I've been trying to figure out how often I can smoke. I'm currently at 12 days where I feel as if I can smoke every 12 days and I will get the desired effect that I like from marijuana. However, that's frivolous. For me to smoke on those every 12 days would, number one, take away from a day that falls in between those 12 days where I feel as if I really would benefit from smoking. Where I'm having a bad day and the smoke would allow, or the effects of the marijuana would allow me to enjoy life more, or perhaps cut down on the unenjoyment, or the is that the right word? Cut down on the misery that maybe life has dealt me that day. So, and if I'm smoking every 12 days and then a party happens, then I can't smoke on the day of the party because I'm like on day 3 or day 6 or whatever, and that totally ruins the whole equilibrium, which then pushes me towards the lower half of the equilibrium where I'm smoking every single day. Because it's kind of like when you're on a diet and you eat like a cake and a couple Oreos and you drink a milkshake or whatever, then people get this. Well, I have in the past, and I know many others, they get this feeling of, well, I already ruined my diet. So the next day they don't even think about it, and from then on they've already given up on their diet just on the one day of breaking their diet, which I find to do that with marijuana as well, where if I'm doing every 12 days and I smoke and then I go hang out with people and it's a party happening and I want to smoke with them, I smoke, and then I'm like, all right, well, I've already ruined my tolerance. So I'm just going to smoke again this next day and again this next day. So I'm no longer gonna strive for smoking as much as I can, and by that I mean not smoking every day, because I think that is too much. I think smoking every single day is demonstrably too often for someone to smoke where they can really derive the benefits of marijuana. Just like any other drug, as I went into depth last video, if you're doing any drug every single day for a long period of time, you're not getting the benefits of that tool. So now I'm going to reserve smoking only for emergency, as if I broke my arm and I need a painkiller, or if I have really bad tooth pain and I need to take a Tylenol or an aspirin or something. So from now on, I'm going to treat marijuana as a medicine 90% of the time, and then perhaps 10% of the time I will treat it as a recreational tool to enhance the dynamic in relationships on a particular day. I don't have much else to say. This video is a little bit longer than I thought it was going to go. 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes already. But I really, I don't know if I even can continue doing these videos, because I feel from here on out I'm going to be a broken record. I don't have a lot of really bad days, so I don't know the next time I'm going to smoke. I wanted to smoke a couple weeks ago when I was having a very bad couple weeks, but those weeks are kind of past me. I've sold my old car to the dealership and I've started a lease, so I probably won't have car issues like I had that really limited me, and I won't. I've been going to the dentist and getting appointments with the surgeons to try to take care of this issue I have with a cavity in one of my teeth, and also a tooth that's grown underneath my gums, and it's kind of fusing with another tooth that is a very important tooth, which I guess causes a lot of that pain that I was experiencing. So I'm on the road to fix one of the two issues that was really driving my want to smoke. So as of right now, I don't foresee anything in the future happening that can really push me to the edge of upset that I was at, where I truly was contemplating smoking for hours at a time just to get over what I was dealing with. Because those two issues in combination brought up thoughts about my father passing away and the advice I could have used from him in those times of need that maybe would have helped me not want to smoke so badly. Luckily, I had some family members and some friends that came through for me on those days. Didn't help as much as I feel like my father would have helped me, but my father's gone, and as I've said, I have to be self-sufficient, so there's no reason to dwell on that anyways. So thank you for anybody watching. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video next week, because I don't know what I could possibly even say next week. If you have a question, I would love you to post it in the comments, and I will make a video directly about that question. But like I said, I don't know if I'll see you guys next week. So thank you, anybody that's been watching or has watched. I love you guys, and see you next time.